different than simply posting an audio file on a website, which you could do, and we've been able to do for many years. What's the difference between just posting a file and having a podcast? One of the key differences is the ability to subscribe to that content. And the system is called RSS. So if you don't know what RSS is, really simple syndication, you should go to Google or Wikipedia or somewhere, type in RSS and learn about RSS. Basically, it's a system that allows a piece of software to subscribe to the content on a website. And for podcasts, one of the best tools to do that is iTunes, because iTunes has this built in. So you can go right through your iTunes, as long as you've updated it relatively recently, like within the last year. You have the ability to subscribe to a website's podcast. And once you do that, your iTunes will automatically download new episodes. So you don't have to remember to go back and see, oh, I wonder if Tim or Ted have posted an update on their to their podcast. You don't have to remember that anymore. The software does it for you. It goes out and checks, and if there's some new content there, automatically downloads it and puts it onto your computer for you. That's huge. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
All right. I wanted to talk a little bit about, in general, what podcasting is. And basically, like Tim said, it's audio that you can subscribe to. A lot of you have been taking notes on this, which is good. Podcasting, I want to take content that maybe other people have to go to the different conferences to hear. We mentioned the TED conference when we were out in the hallway, and I'm sure Lucy can talk more about that. But these conferences can sometimes cost a lot of money, but if you podcast certain segments of it, then you're really spreading the information to a lot of different people. And imagine that in the schools, being able to take that technology and enhance learning with multimedia. Just some quick history on it. Okay, started in 2004, basically summer of 2004, and if you searched in Google for the term podcast back in summer of 2004, you would get 24 hits. And that's how many web pages or blogs were mentioning the word podcast, podcaster, podcasting, anything with the word podcast in it. By a month later, there was about 100,000 hits. June of last year, there were about 10 million hits. So that's not how many podcasts are out there, but how many people are writing about it. And that's when iTunes 4.9 came out with the podcast directory. I did a search just the other day, 344 million hits. So it's really big. Lots of people are writing about it because it's part of Web 2.0, the idea of the read-write web, where you're not just a consumer, but you're a producer. So right now, thousands of podcasts built. There's about...
Explain how simple the technology behind this is. Now, how many of you blog? All right, how many of you have read a blog? So you all pretty much have the conceptually what a blog is about. I'm going to pull up my blog right quickly here. Oops. Got another slide. How many of you read my blog 2 cents worth? Wow. All 24 people who read my blog are in this room. Okay. Now, the way that a blog works, this is what you see. When you go to my blog or anybody else's blog, this is what you see. And if I want to add a new article to a blog, then all I have to do is go down here. There's a little link down here somewhere that asks me to log in. So I'm going to hit that link. It's going to ask me to log in. Lickety-split. Admin is my user ID. Star is my password. Easy to remember. And then lickety-split, we're going to go into what you might call the back side of the blog or the behind the curtains. But this is the control panel where I can go and do all kinds of neat things.